You know, when you hire somebody to work for you or you decide to work with a partner on a project, do not be surprised when they become a competition to you in the future. Many people come into your life looking like they're adding things, looking like you are on the same journey, the same mission. Don't be fooled. Humans are the most unreliable beings on earth. Sometimes you believe your brothers because you've gone through a lot of things together, but you're going to be very much surprised when you see people choose themselves. And that's the justification they will give themselves. I'm choosing myself. I'm choosing my peace. I'm choosing my growth. Do not be surprised when somebody comes and work for you for a while. Learn what he has to learn. Acquires the knowledge. Learn everything you have to offer. Then later on becomes your weirdest, your greatest enemy, your competition. Beware, because if somebody really knows you, competing against you is going to be very, very easy because they know you. So when you hire somebody, what do? You don't hire people if you can hire? Yes, you have to hire people so your business can go forward. Yes, it's important to hire somebody that is ambitious because we know ambitious people want to work for themselves. Now, should you not hire ambitious people anymore? You have to hire somebody ambitious because an ambitious person will push your business forward. An ambitious person will want to see things grow. Now, what do you do? How do you manage that? Is it wrong to be happy to see somebody finally say, you know what, I think I've learned enough for you, I want to go now? Should you feel bitter when somebody says, hey boss, I think my time has come, I want to go and start my own thing? Don't feel bitter when somebody says I want to go and start my own thing, because he's not your child. He came to learn, he wants to grow. Doesn't he have the right to also open his own business, start something good for himself? Yes. The problem here is not them leaving. The problem is how did they leave? So you as an employer, you need to check who's there for the vision and who's there for the interest. Everybody's there for money, yes, but beside money, some are there for the vision. They're going to be in your business with you, whether things are working or not. They're still going to be there as a support system. Some are there for the business, for the learning process. They just want to acquire what you have as knowledge. Then they're probably going to be a very harsh competition. So how do you tackle this? When you meet somebody and you want to hire them, or a partner, or potential partner, you need to talk about their past. Make sure you engage in a conversation where you talk about their former employees. Say, hey, how was it there? It looks like they were not very nice people there. I just get the sense, I've heard stories. Often cases, people will open up and saying things. They will start saying things like, he wasn't a nice person there. When I came there, things were nice, but hey, two weeks down the drain, I was just shocked. If somebody you trying to work with, or you working with, or you're partnering with, say anything negative about they pass employee or somebody that gave them money, you already know you're dealing with. You are not special. You are the next victim. They are there for a reason. I've hired somebody before in the past. Say, that person, he doesn't pay. He makes you work. That person, we were hungry. I mean, I saw them. I was like, oh, is this how you are? I didn't know how this is. From appearances, you look different, but I was like shocked to see you. And I knew what to share with them and what not to share with them. There are some people you work with. You teach them things so they can grow, so they can be independent, so they can progress and go do something for themselves. And you're happy for them. Why? Because they are recognizant of what you've done for them. They will always praise you and thank you and say, hey, I need your help. They will call you and you will be family. Then there are some people that will, unfortunately, I mean, we all see that you help somebody in life, then in the future, they make you an enemy and you're shocked. I'm sure we all experience that. So what do? Should you fear competition? No, you should not fear competition. There will always be competition. And sometimes from people you know. If you're fearing competition, it means you're not 100% sure with your own product. It means you're doubting your own capabilities. So maybe it's time for you to invest in your own product. That's number one. Number two, should you give knowledge to everybody? No, you should not give knowledge. No, you don't have to share everything you know with everybody that works for you or partnering with you. You can select who you share with, depending on how they represent you and what they could possibly be in the future. And all of that, you see that every day when you spend time with people. Not everybody's for life. Some people come into your life for life, genuinely for life. And some people come into your life temporarily because they're going through things. I mean, just because somebody's nice to you does not necessarily mean he's there for you or he's in for you or he's going to wake up at 2 o'clock in the morning to come and save you in a street where things are dodgy when your car breaks. So you don't have to go overboard trying to help people. Yes, it's okay to be happy for people when they're trying hard to get better, but it's also your responsibility to know what to share or not. They say the witch doctor doesn't share everything, even with his son. They say the witch doctor doesn't share everything, even with his son, as long as he's alive. So it's only when he feels like he's about to leave that he's going to share everything. Because unfortunately, some of the things you share with people can be used against you. Where you get your partners, where you get your furnitures, where you get finance, can be utilized against you. It is very hard to destroy somebody if you have no information about them. It is very difficult to shake a business if you have no information about the business. Like I said earlier, not everybody is there for you. And this is valid whether it's friendship, relationship, business, or anything. You need to identify people. And the best way to identify people is through their past. Talk about their past. Talk about their loved ones. Talk about their ex-best friends. How did they manage? How did they fall apart? What happened? And listen to them. In most cases, they will reveal to you. And make it fun. Don't make it serious conversation. If you talk to somebody about their past negative experience and you're trying to make it serious, they will be asking themselves questions. They'll be like, why does he want to know? But if you make it fun, like, hey, this is crazy, man. This is something I've experienced in the past. Like, tell me, your people were crazy. It just looks like I heard some weird stories. They will most likely try to please you by telling you, narrating to you stories that could potentially be things that you need to know. I mean, in the journey of life, you have to learn, not just from your own mistakes, you also have to learn from other people's mistakes. Fellas, there's nothing new on earth. Nothing is new. Everything you see today has happened in the past. We've seen politicians drop each other. We've seen Thomas Sankara, who was a great man, be killed by his best friend. He didn't see it coming. This is the guy that knew everything about him. Why? Because he wanted to be president in place of Thomas Sankara. So be very careful what you share. Whoever that's you teaching today, you working with today, will potentially destroy everything you've ever worked for. Now, I'm not saying you shouldn't let people go and bless them when they decide to leave. I think it's also great that you have a history of building other people, but you selectively choose who you want to build. I'm just being honest with you. You're not obliged to build everybody. Some people come, they work for you, you work together, then you say goodbye. You don't have to share everything. Some people come to you, they become like your family, and you know they will always stand for you. You give them what you can give. Don't give everything. And proceed. God bless.